Hello, everybody. I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. As you can see with my friend in my hand, we're in Louisiana, Belrose, Louisiana, to be exact, at No Problem Raceway. I got a couple $1,000s. My man here is going to try to keep it for us. Let's meet the people that are going after it. From New Orleans, Louisiana, Richie Stephens. How you doing, Richie?
Good, good.
Now, I can't do you justice introducing you, so Ken, tell the folks at home a little bit about Richie here.
Richie Stephens started pro stock when he was 17 years old. Didn't they nickname you the kid?
Yes.
So you have a young kid that could drive, and he drove pro stock for Roy Hill for a couple of years.
96 and 97. Swapped over to NHRA in 98, and now currently in the ADRL League, running for Mark Ekman in the car safety team.
Well, Richie, we appreciate you coming on the show. Now, a man, this is interesting, Thomas Spillman from Tyler, Texas.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
What is that? We importing some of your buddies?
You know, actually, Thomas is a salesman at a place I buy some parts for, and they actually sell circle track parts, and them guys always give me trouble because I'm a drag racer.
Ah. Hey, Thomas, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you going. Now, of course, the mayor of Tyler, Texas, Ken Herring, Texas Chassis Works. You guys know that he's the mayor, really, don't you?
No, no, he's not.
And of course, Paige Simpson, our car wrangler, she's got the tough job. She brings up all these crazy drivers. You ready to try to take the money?
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're not, my friend down here might take your hand off. Let's meet our first driver. What do we got? Camaro. How you doing, Danny?
All right, how are you doing today?
How'd I know that was your name?
I'm guessing from a jacket or the car, one or the other.
I'm pretty slick there. Danny, tell me about your car.
It's an 81 Camaro and a 396 big block, 850 Proform carb on it, stock suspension, J-bolt traction bars, power glide transmission.
What do you need to know, Richie?
How much horsepower you got? It's never been dyno, but we're guesstimating about 475.
Thomas.
What's the car weigh? 2,900 with me in it.
Ken.
How long you been racing?
5 years.
Okay. You ready to make a pass?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for opening the show. Boom. Here we go. Well, Richie, besides what Ken told us, tell me a little bit about your life. What you doing?
Run a salvage yard back at home in New Orleans full time, and just recently got back behind the wheel racing again, so I'm just running this car and trying to win the next race.
All right. First of our $100 passes, once you got it locked in, hit your light switch for me. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 11:08, Thomas with a 10:20, and Richie with a 10:55. No. Sounded pretty good. Sounded like a low 10 car. A little deep stage there. Oh, he's backing it up. Here we go. Look at that, Richie. A 10:55.
Dead on.
Bam! I guess we're your new sponsors. Here's $100. Boom! Cash is good, but because you got it right on the nose, Rich, I'll throw you another $100. You stick that in your pocket, no one takes it from you. Ken sitting on 0. Thomas sitting on 0. Richie sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. A lot of stickers.
What does that mean?
It means it's fast. What's your name?
Charles Tadaro.
Charles, tell me about your ride.
66 Nova, 468 big block, 456 gear.
What do you need to know, Richie?
What's the weight?
With me, 2,800.
What's the weight without you? I'm just
2,700.
Thomas.
What's the horsepower at the wheel?
About 750.
Ken.
What carburetor's on it?
1050.
Okay. You want to send a little shout out to anybody?
My wife in the stands, and Thirsty Thursday Racing.
All right, man. Give me a paddle. Boom. Here we go. You ready to go? Thomas, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, like Ken said, I work at Day Motorsports, Circle Track Warehouse. That's about it.
How long you born and raised in Tyler?
Born and raised.
Look at that.
Good man.
Yep, never moved.
Once you're locked in, let's get those lights switched on there. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 9:57, Thomas with the 10:46, and Richie said, I'm not letting you go too far, a 9:90. As we say on Pastime, folks, the burnouts never lie. We'll see what the big man can do here. is a burnout. People get run over, you're talking major burnout. Auto racing. Richie Stephens. Cash is good. That's it. You got a new sponsor. You're sponsored by Pastime. I'll take
Exactly.
it. Ken sitting on 0. Thomas sitting on 0. Richie sitting on 200. Let's meet our next driver. The later model Camaro. Good looking. Clean. What's your name?
Josh Mobile.
Josh, tell me about that ride.
It's 355 small block. Got Elder Brock heads, 13-to-1 compression, 750 Holley carburetor,
Richie, what do you need to know?
What's the horsepower on it?
475,
Thomas.
The weight.
3,200 pounds,
Ken.
Transmission.
3-speed turbo.
You ready to make a pass?
I'm ready.
Give me a pound, man. Thanks for coming out. Here we go. Yeah, look at Richie sweet talking our contestants. Last of our $100 passes. Once you're locked in, hit your light switch for me. Richie is locked in. Thomas is locked in. Ken's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 10:49. Thomas with the 10:92. And Richie said, nope, it's going to be a little shimmy or a little shake in 11:05. Yes, sir. Still got the good interior in there. On the nose. Boom! Cash is good.
I'm not gonna let Richie leave me with a 0.
Ken sitting on $100. What are you sitting on, Thomas?
0.
Richie sitting on 200. It's anybody's game. Come on back, get into round 2. Say hello to our sponsors. All right, folks, welcome back to No Problem Raceway, Belrose, Louisiana. Getting into round 2 of Pastime. That means we got a theme, and it's Chevy 2. Let's meet our first driver. Richie and Thomas, I got this. That's a Chevy 2.
Thanks for the help.
What's your name?
Greg Taverna.
Tell me about your ride.
66 Nova, all steel, small block Chevy, turbo 350 with brake on it, 12-volt with 430 gears.
Richie, how much horsepower you got?
500.
Thomas,
The weight, 3,200 with me in it.
10.
Full camshafts in it.
550 lift, mechanical, flat top.
Ready to make a pass?
Yeah.
Get down. Boom. Thank you, man. You know, Chevy 2s are also Novas. Just throwing it out there.
Thanks, buddy.
Tyler, Texas, both locked in. The Tylers, the twins. You guys kind of look alike.
Yeah.
You just need to grow one of these now.
I'll talk to my wife about that.
Must be the water. Moonshine. Tequila.
Yeah.
Richie's locked in. Thomas is locked in. Ken's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 1095. Thomas with the 1048. And Richie says, I'm not letting you go with the 1060. We might be in trouble.
Yeah, maybe.
First of our $200 passes. He's semi-fast because he got half the stickers on the car. Here we go. Take that back. He's all broke. Thomas might be good. Thomas might be on the board. A 1086. Maybe not, Thomas.
Still Tyler, Texas.
It's still boom! Cash is
We
good.
consider anything for Tyler a victory.
Ken sitting on $300. Thomas sitting on the goose egg. Richie sitting on $200. We're getting into our combo round, so let me explain it to the troops. Now, this is our combo round. I'm going to bring up 2 cars up, in this case, 2 Chevy 2s. You got to give me 1 combined time. But because we have such honored guests on the show, Richie and Thomas from Tyler, Texas, if you pick the correct lane with the fastest ET, I'll give you an extra $100. You can stick in your pocket. No one can touch it. How's that sound, Thomas?
Sounds good.
Give me a smile, Thomas. All right, here we go. Let's meet our next drivers.
Let's go over here.
Got a big.
They're growing big out there in California.
Yeah, we're growing small. We just eat a lot
Yeah,
and party a lot
and party a lot.
and race
And race.
all the time.
What's your name?
Wide open. No, I'm Little Sudi.
Tell me about your ride.
66 Chevy 2 Nova, 350, about 375 horse, 411 gears.
What's your name?
David Olin.
How you doing, David?
Pretty good.
Good, man. Tell me about your ride.
66 Chevy 2, 355 small block, turbo 350 transmission, 342 gears.
All right, Richie, the man or David? David. Nitrous?
No nitrous.
Little Sooty or David?
Whatever you called him.
The man.
What's the car weigh?
3,100 pounds.
Ken.
David, tell us more about the motor.
Flat top motor, stock heads, small solid camshaft.
Okay.
Y'all ready to make a pass for us?
Yeah.
Shake hands, come out dancing.
Look at this. Look.
He's ready to go.
Wow.
He's already flying, and we haven't even gone down the track. The older statesman from Tyler, Texas is already locked in. Richie taking his time, using that calculator up in the head. Richie's locked in.
I don't know.
Ken is locked in. He don't know. Ken with the 2485 picking the right lane. Thomas with the 2103 picking the left lane. Richie with the right lane and the 2545. Little Sooty, man, he's ready to go.
I think he's sitting on something.
Look. I'm not saying, I gotta come back to this thing. Oh, we're gonna get a race here.
That's all you, Ricky. That's all you right there.
A 2432. Boom, the man. Cash is good, but you did pick the left
I
lane.
give Little City
You get a
some
little
credit.
right, gave
He
some
was
credit.
Ready to go.
He was ready. He was dancing all the way up to the starting line. Ken sitting on 500. Thomas, what are you sitting on?
Still zero.
Richie sitting on 200. Let's meet the last of our $200 riders in our Chevy 2 category.
What's that sound?
Pro Charger, rolling cam, it's a ka-chunk, ka-chunk. What's your name?
Jerry Baker.
Jerry, you got a piranha on your hat.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about your ride.
66 Nova Chevy 2, small block Chevrolet, tube chassis car.
The motor you got in there.
406,
Richie, what do you need to know? Wait.
2160,
Thomas.
I want to know the horsepower.
550.
Ken.
Cylinder heads.
Dart, Iron Eagles.
Okay.
You want to send a shout out to anybody?
My wife, Joette, at home.
How you doing? Thanks for letting him out of the house.
That's right.
Have a good password. Boom, here we go. Thomas, since it's the last of our $200 passes, and I've never done this on 190 shows, I'll let you hold on to that money for good luck.
I need it.
Now, if you win, you gotta give us a little bit of a money dance. Someone tells me they can do it. They dance pretty good down in Tyler.
No.
No.
Break dances. Let's go do the robot course.
Right.
Old school. You're like one of Santa Clauses.
Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 938.
Look at that.
Thomas with the 995, and Richie staying close with the 965. Last of our $200 passes. He's semi in the groove there. Who wants it?
It's gonna be Thomas.
Wow. What? Look at that. What? A 1023 Thomas.
I'll take it any way I can get it.
Where's the money, Dan? Ken's sitting on $500. Thomas just joined the game on 200. Richie's on 200. Folks, we're getting into round 3. The jack is going up. Say hello to our sponsors, but come on back. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. Get into round number 3. That means the jack is going up to $300 a pass. And it's the Go Big Pass, so let me explain it to the troops. All right, Richie Thomas, Go Big Pass. This is normally a $300 pass, but if you want to wager the Go Big, if you have the, the Huevos Rancheros to do it, I'll double it and give you $600. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
However, if you lose, I will take $300 from you. In both your cases, you got 200. I'll just take the 200. You'll be at 0. You understand?
Okay. Understand.
You ready to go?
Ready.
Let's meet our driver. Ooh, look at that.
That's good, doesn't it?
Got the big wing. What's your name?
Merrill Dufresne, a.k.a. Snake.
Snake.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your car.
It's a 96 Camaro. It's a 406 old school, 430 gear with a power glide.
Richie.
You got any nitrous on it?
No, sir.
Thomas.
What's the car weigh?
3,020 pounds with me in it.
Ken.
What's an old school 406?
It's not the LS or nothing like that, but that normal F-body has in it. It's 70-something model block, 406.
Okay. You ready to make a pass?
Yes, sir.
Give me a pound. Thank you, sir. Here we go.
Ain't getting nothing out of that, do we?
The snake. Who's going big? If you're going big, you got to do it now. $600. Does anybody have the Huevos Rancheros?
No.
Yeah, maybe Thomas does. No! Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, there we go. That's Tyler showing up.
Tyler's in the house. Richie, you just ain't gonna do it, is you? Nah. Everybody is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 1028, Thomas with the 998, and Richie with the 980. All right. Oh, yeah. The folks in the crowd like the smoke. Well, let's see if Thomas can get right back in the game, get in first place. Well, here we go, folks. Let's watch this pass. Only on... Another good pass. Thomas!
Look at that.
Boom! Double boom! Ken sitting on $500. Thomas sitting on $800. Richie, what are you sitting on? Two bills!
2 ducks.
You're still in the game! Let's meet our next driver. The wagon? What is that? Wow. With fake headlights.
What does that mean?
Means it's fast. There you go. What's your name?
Honor Jordan.
Tell me about that. Oh. Excuse me, I apologize. I had some crawfish earlier.
Oh, that was crawfish.
Yeah. Tell me about your wagon.
79 wagon, small block, power glide,
Okay. What's that cubic inch?
434.
Richie.
What's your weight?
Me in at about 25.
Thomas.
Horsepower with wheels?
About 800.
Ooh, 10.
How much nitrous is on the thing?
We ain't got really spraying, though, really. It's straight motor.
Oh, straight motor. Okay.
Straight motor.
You ready to make a pass?
Ready to make a pass.
You want to send a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, my young blood racing and alcohol racing team.
Thanks, man.
right.
Coming out. Boom. Here we go. You're starting to look angry there, Thomas. You should be smiling.
Serious,
You got that. He's
Dang.
man.
You don't act like this way when I go in about parts.
Hell yeah.
Dude, serious over here. Look.
Yeah, look. You got that gator face looking on there. He's gonna chomp someone's leg off. Just waiting on the man. Richie's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 931,
Ooh,
Thomas with the
9 flat.
960. Richie says that thing is flying with a 9 flat. Young blood racing. Here we go. Richie, you really need this. Let me just say it. Good. Holy crapola! A 909! Richie! Bam! Cash
Right back
is
in.
good right in the game! Ken sitting on $500. Thomas sitting on $800. Richie back in the game on $500. This is what it's all about. It's coming down to the wire. One more pass, one more car. Someone's winning $2,000. Come on back. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. As you can see, we're getting into our final pass of the night. Somebody is winning $2,000. Do you want to see who it's going to be? So do I. Richie, thanks for coming out, man. Have you had a good time?
Yes, sir.
Richie,
Loved it.
respectable, $500. If you win this pass, puts you at $1,000. You win the whole shebang.
In it to win it.
It's a good start to a sponsorship.
I'm here for it.
Thomas, you're in first place, buddy. Even though you haven't smiled, you haven't said one kind thing to anybody the whole show.
But I've had fun.
That's all that matters. Ken, I mean, I know he's your brethren from Tyler, Texas, but we need to keep them up.
We need it.
So let's win this pass.
One more.
Let's meet the last driver. Boom. How are you, man?
I can't complain.
Look at that mohawk.
Reminds me of you.
Oh, well, you look better than mine.
Try.
What's your name?
Padu Babin.
Padu?
Yes, sir.
Padu. You know someone's going to win $2,000 because of you.
That's pretty good. Let's split the money, guys.
Tell me about your ride.
07 Mike Boss Chassis Craft Dragster, big block Chevrolet, 2-speed Power Glide.
Richie, what do you need to know?
Horsepower. 835.
Thomas.
I guess how much does it weigh?
1900 with me in the car.
Ken. Is it carbureted or what is it?
Fuel injection, Enderley injection.
Enderley, okay. You ready to make a pass?
Can I give a little shout out?
You may.
I want to tell my mama I love her. Mama, I love you. And my racing team, SDG, and everybody who helped me get here. Thank y'all very much.
Get in there. Have a good pass, man. That's good. See that? We're bringing the mohawk back. It's good in style. First, President Obama steals my pound. Now people stealing the mohawk. What's next?
I don't know.
Last pass of the night, someone's winning $2,000. Thomas, of course, not even a smile, nothing.
They ain't here to play. Here for business.
Don't look at me, Richie. I don't even know what I'm doing. Believe me, I'm the wrong guy to look at. Everybody's locked in. Let's look at the final times. Ken with a 781.
Look at that.
Thomas with a 790, and Richie says, "You know what? There might be a little shake, a little spin, an 805." Come on back, quarter mile burnout. Anticipation. Here we go, folks. This is all she wrote. Good luck, Richie. Thomas, smile if you win, would you?
I will.
Well, here we go. Who's taking it? Tyler, Texas, or New Orleans?
Good God.
Right on the button, Rich!
Started good and ended good.
We have never had anybody hit it 2 times on one show, the exact ET. So technically I owe you another $100, but I don't have it!
Right here, here's another.
I'm sorry, you gotta hand over the money, Thomas. You gotta hand over the money, folks. Making stars! That's what we do here on Speed and Pastime. From No Problem Raceway, Belrose, Louisiana, I'm Brett Wagner. That's Paige. That's Ken Herring. We'll see you next time.